And check it out, guys, I'm at the Sydney Opera House. Yes, this is what it looks like inside the Opera House, and with me is Phil. Everyone knows Phil. He doesn't have any Back to the Future stuff on, but I am rocking the hat plus the shirt. Beauty. Haven't got a hoverboard. Got to get myself a hoverboard. Would have bought it. Anyway, we're inside the Sydney Opera House, and this is the main theatre inside the Sydney Opera House. Isn't it gorgeous? And we're about to watch, if I can zoom in, Back to the Future in concert with the Sydney Symphony Orchestra. And it's going to be fantastic. As if you'll follow me on Twitter, I was here a couple of months back, or 9 weeks ago now or something, and to watch Indiana Jones, and it was awesome, and now I'm here to watch Back to the Future. So, sorry, I can't get any footage, but I just wanted to boast. Yes, it's awesome. So, that's the Sydney Opera House, and we're almost at the back. Almost got the nosebleed seats, and the acoustics aren't very good for movie audio, by the way, in case you're wondering. They're obviously designed for operatic singing voice and stuff like that, and of course the orchestra music sounds fantastic in here, as you'd expect in this world-class opera venue. But yeah, I don't know, any acoustic experts out there want to tell us? I'm sure it's all strategically designed, but yeah, the audio does not sound great. And there are pipe organ, that looks like pipe organ up there. I've never actually heard the pipe organ here. I didn't really know they had one. And yeah, the Opera House is not great. When the orchestra stops playing and it's just the audio, then it's not terrific. Let's have a quick look at the program. Here it is, Back to the Future. Oh well, yes. With Nicholas Buck. He actually has a Twitter account. He's got a photo of him in a time machine DeLorean and everything. So I think he's a big fan. But yep, to the future, which might sustain the orchestral past. Anyway, yes, it's the entire score. It's the Alan Silvestri score. They play like a good majority of the movie, almost everything. So I can't see is there a band? Is there a band down there to play, like, you know, to play the rock stuff? It's gonna be good. Yeah, yeah. So like that'd be awesome. But I don't know. Maybe they're just playing the background score. I'm not entirely sure. So the master himself.
Can't see any electrics or drum kits.
Nope, we can't see anything. He's the conductor. Did I say composer before? No, I said conductor. Anyway, there you go. That is the program. And they're warming up. They're warming up. We're ready to go. They'll start right on the dot. And yes, this is old school. There will be an intermission halfway through. And I'm not sure what point, what act they will stop the movie at. But sorry I can't like stream this or record it. But that's just not kosher. Catch you next time. Oh yes, by the way, there was a guy with a puffer jacket somewhere, and there's probably some hoverboards or something somewhere, surely, even though it's the Opera House. Come on, it's got to be some. And it's intermission time. It stopped right after the town skateboard chase, and it was awesome. There's actually 20 minutes of extra Alan Silvestri music. He wrote 20 minutes of extra extra score just for this thing with the orchestra. So yeah, fantastic. 20 minutes of extra stuff when there's usually like silent scenes when they're just talking. They've got like orchestral music and stuff in the background. It's awesome. Sorry, I can't film any of it, but it is the best. And this is the back part of the Opera House. If you've never seen it, everyone's queuing up for a beer, although this is the Opera House, so it's probably wine, you know. And there's Sydney Harbour out there, and I'll go inside and actually show you. If you haven't seen inside the, we're right up the back, and here it is. This is the Sydney Opera House, if you've never seen it. Although, you saw it before. But, yeah, it's fantastic. This is like the main opera theatre here. It's they've got like smaller ones. I've seen like smaller shows and stuff, but they're nothing like this. This is the one. So, and it's intermission time. So because it's old school, so they have to. And let's go over here and have a look. There we go. That was part of the sales of the Opera House, and yeah, it's very cool. It's very funky inside the Opera House. If you ever visit in Sydney, you get a chance. They do have tours and stuff like that. So, and there's Phil. What do you think, Phil?
Freaking awesome.
Brilliant.
You know it is.
I know. And the extra,
there's so much extra score in there. It's awesome. Yeah.
And the problem was, right, they need they need a band with it.
Yeah, that's the only thing. They don't have the electric guitars and the drum kits.
Yep, so they can't do the Huey Lewis tracks, and
other than that, can't fault it. It's pretty spine-chilling.
And yeah, that's the problem, is that, usually Back to the Future is like the big Huey Lewis power tracks are the highlight, and there's my hat. God, I look like a dork. Anyway, they're usually like the highlight, big standout thing, but when you've got a live orchestra like this, the Huey Lewis tracks actually fall flat and just aren't really, they're not as loud as the real orchestra there and everything else, as to be expected. So, yeah, it'd be awesome if they had a band there actually playing the Huey Lewis tracks as well, but, can't have everything. Here we go, we found one. There's the puffer jacket. There you go. Well done. Beautiful. We're out. What did you think, Phil?
Fantastic.
Brilliant, wasn't it?
Absolutely brilliant.
And they only run this for like over 2 days. There's 4 sessions and that's it. They must have been practicing that for months. There was like the full 2-hour movie score plus 20 minutes of extra, included 20 minutes of new material from Alan Silvestri. Unbelievable.
I've got to say though, the vibe inside the hall was fantastic. Everyone's cheering. Everyone's cheering, and
fantastic. It's great. They need to do Star Wars.
They got to do Star Wars.
Got to do Star Wars, because they did Indy. That was John Williams.
How can you not do Star Wars?
I know. I don't get it. Anyway, sorry.
Till next time.
Catch you next time.